All right, the bucket. What's it mean to you, Dillon?
The bucket?
The bucket.
It's everything right now. We got to keep it. That's our only goal this weekend, Saturday.
What have you seen from that offense of Indiana's?
They execute very well. They do the little things right. They're able to drive down the field. They don't always need that big play, but they'll work it.
What comes Sunday, or even think that far ahead now?
Nah, all the focus is this Saturday.
Did you find something the second half at Michigan State? Obviously shut them out for 2 quarters there. Mm-hmm. Does the defense kind of find something there? As Will said yesterday, it felt like the defense played a lot better.
Yeah, I felt like we were a lot more together, playing off each other. Like, we were a lot more trusting, allowed people to do their job, so other people can play fast.
Well, what's one word you would use to describe this season?
One word. Let's see.
Challenging?
Challenging. Yeah, I would probably say challenging.
I'll let you off the hook.
I feel like we've seen you a lot this year, kind of orchestrating the defense and getting guys in the right positions. Just how much have you grown in that regard? Just knowing the scheme and being able to have that leadership role to do that.
I feel like that's been my biggest area of growth from year 1 to year 2. Just understanding a lot more of the defense, so I am able to communicate, get people lined up, and then understand what the offense is showing us, so I can communicate my thoughts, like what's about to happen, like how people should play it.
Has it been disappointing not to have the same production for yourself, like from an interception standpoint? Or?
Yeah, a little bit, but I think it's just part of it, playing the game. Like, it's not always going to come to you. Got to capitalize on when it does. I've had a few other opportunities where I needed to capitalize, and then last game was definitely heartbreaking with the flag.
You think that was the best half of defense, aside from Indiana State, the team played this year?
Yeah, I think that, Indiana State, and then Nebraska, the first half. Yeah. Besides the penalties, there's a lot of penalties. But
this game means more than the bucket to Indiana, obviously. This is making or breaking their season, whether they get in the playoffs or not, probably. How much of that goes into the motivation of, like, hey, we got a chance to, it hasn't gone the way we wanted it to, but we can ruin their season, and that, is something to end on a high note with.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of been the message, just, like, forget about the whole rest of the season. We got one game left with this crew. So just do everything we can. Like, they have hopes to go into the playoffs. They want the bucket, and we're just going to do everything we can to stop that.
Do you have a favorite bucket game that you watched when you were growing up, or went to watch your brothers play?
I don't remember what year it was. I think it was 18 at Indiana. I know Jacob was out that game, but Brennan was playing that game, and they got some pictures of them walking off the field with the bucket. It was really cool.
What is your prediction for the 6A state championship game?
Ooh, I think Westfield wins, obviously, but I'm gonna say like 30-25, somewhere around that range.